The top matchups on this week's slate, conference rivals each coming in ranked in the top 25. And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Sooners will kick this away to get us going here. Fields it just outside the goal line. But he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Oklahoma Sooners offense has the football first here today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can. Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end beat.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Back to pass. It's Mateer. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. Quick throw caught on the left side.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Goes to the tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down. The Sooners offense is on the move now. Tight end goes in motion. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The Sooners and the Crimson Tide, a rematch of a very memorable game last time. Oklahoma had a brutal year, coming off some tough losses, but they circled the wagons. They played really inspired at home, and Alabama just didn't show up, Kirk. This was a crushing loss for their playoff chances. They put 3 on the board. That's it.
Yeah, just another reminder of what makes college football so unpredictable. Alabama was starting to build some momentum and looking like they would be a team that would be destined to make it into the playoff. And of all games, to show up flat just didn't look inspired against Oklahoma, who was having a down year. They caught the Sooners looking to make their season with a landmark win, and the Sooners capitalized on that and just ruined any hopes of a playoff for Alabama. Now, the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense, then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a fourth down. I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. So Alabama's offense gets their first crack now. Because we know this top quarterback is a confident guy, but talking to him, he's also well aware how good that edge pass rusher on the other side is.
Well, he better be ready today. He's got great skill. We know what he's capable of doing, but this will be the best defensive end that he's faced all year with that kind of pass rushing ability. So he's going to have to maneuver around in that pocket to make plays.
Finds his man. It's Williams. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Solid gain, moves the ball up to the 47. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Miller. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The gain makes it second and medium. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. They'll run it from the gun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Wow, you love to see this. First drive of the game, and the offense goes to the ground game to come up with that critical first down here on 3rd down.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football, made an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. The PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. A completion makes it 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Wide open downfield. Good enough for first down yardage.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years, just off the top of my head. Guys like CeeDee Lamb and
it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. Pointer in the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tide.
You know, it's great to see the old traditional option executed to perfection. The running back knew right where to be, didn't panic when the ball was headed his way, and then once he got into space, it was smooth sailing all the way to the end zone.
They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. This should be the last play of the quarter. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And he's got it again. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. To throw, it's Mateer. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And the Sooners will have to punt this one away. And here's the return now from midfield. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. Finds room at the 30. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. This quarterback on fire today. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And they knock through the PAT, so it's 28-3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Quick throw to the left. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Close to the tight end. He's got it in the open. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made way downfield. An enormous gain.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. The Sooners pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. So second down after the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Burks. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Running play called on third and short. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal. The Sooners looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Sooners.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
You make the extra point. Trail now 28-10. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And they've got the returner corralled. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Simpson. It's an out route, the catch made. That's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27. There's a first and 10 play. Looking for some space. It's Miller. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. The sure hands. It's Young. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Horton. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35. Alabama getting set with a first and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Takes a deep shot on the move. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Tackled, but first down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Grab behind the line, it's Miller. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it, no problem. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Pass complete on a crosser.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Gibson. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And the Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sticks. It's Gibson. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Grab behind the line. It's Spot. Getting set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Ott. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
See if they can convert the point after. And then they convert the point after, but still trail by 2 touchdowns, 31-17. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Looks like they'll take a knee in the final play and head to halftime with the lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter, down by a couple of possessions. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Sooners will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
And then first down, right back to the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Gibson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Back to throw. It's Mateer. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this third quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a fourth down. You look at that scoreboard, you almost start to wonder, should I go for this?
The Sooners will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team pens him in and brings him down. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Short completion there. Second down coming up. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. A low line drive, ugly punt. And that punt will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They test the middle to get stuffed. That run goes nowhere. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Makes the catch. It's Ott. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. First down and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. Caught behind the line. It's Gibson. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. And the Sooners looking to keep this drive moving. The offense with some pre-snap motion. He hands it off from the gun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. A wasted opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
On a tight game like this, you're on the road, why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. An impressive spin there. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Looking to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, that's the 2nd touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's a fumble. Who's going to come up with it? Returner falls on the ball to maintain possession, avoiding a crucial turnover. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. The pass rush closing in. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And it's good for a first down to the 36. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Looking to throw again. It's an out route. The catch made. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and the football comes out. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Grinding away on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. They bring the punter onto the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Not the way he wanted to kick it. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Quick completion to the tight end.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
The Sooners look to keep this drive moving. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down.
Well, look at this, Chris. The defense kind of hanging their head. They give up a completion for a first down. They better get lined up and get the call because they're going up-tempo against them.
And the Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Second down after that previous play. Grab behind the line. It's Burks. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. His pass is on target. Caught. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Looking for a receiver. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line. It's a second and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on fourth down. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Breaks free. Running with purpose. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Receivers are bunched together. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Looks like Alabama will have the first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.